Hi, and welcome. I'm joined by 5 Eurovision fans ready to discuss one of this year's Eurovision entries. My name is Charlotte. I'm from Denmark. I'll be your host today. Now, let's meet our panel of Eurovision fans before we start talking about the Greek entry.
Yeah, hi, my name's Michael. I'm from Scotland in the United Kingdom. Been a fan for a long time, since the 60s. Since the late 60s, or not the early 60s.
Hi, my name is Pawel. I'm originally from Poland, but I live in Wales, in the UK. And yeah, I've been in love with Eurovision for, I'd say, around 30, just under 30 years, 20 something, yeah.
Well, I'm Jacques. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm not a fan of Eurovision, but I am a true ambassador. As Sietse Bakker, the current producer of Eurovision in the Netherlands, once said to me, I used to be a journalist for one of the national press agents, and I've had my first Eurovision attendance in 1990 with a photographer in Zagreb, but that was the father of a very close friend of mine, and I've attended Eurovision between 2004 and 2013, and I must say Baku was the best.
Hello, my name is Luke. I'm from Malta. I'm only 29 years old, so I've done not a lot of years like my previous person said, but I've been a fan of Eurovision since my first Eurovision was in 1998, when Chiara came third. She was really close to winning, but then there was Macedonia who didn't give us any points, and that was the time when I said I'm not going to step a foot on Macedonia. But yeah, but I'm a really, really, really fan of Eurovision. It's basically what I like to do.
My name is Alberte. I'm 21 years old, and I come from Denmark. I've been interested in Eurovision since 2010, so not as long as many of you guys, but I'm still a huge fan. I got into Eurovision because my friend showed me a clip of Lordi, and I've been a fan ever since, both of Lordi and of Eurovision. When I don't obsess over Eurovision, I study literature at the university in Odense, which is in Denmark.
Very nice to get to know all these fans. But Alberta, what a terrible Eurovision experience must you have had after Lordi, because there was nothing compared to Lordi after that.
Exactly. There hasn't been any songs quite as good as Hard Rock Hallelujah yet.
I know. I feel for you. I really do.
Yeah.
And it was a very, very good winner that year.
It really was.
Yeah, I agree.
So, guys, the song we'll talk about today is from Greece. The broadcaster has reselected Dutch-born Stefania to represent them. In 2016, she represented the Netherlands at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. And this is one of several 1980s inspired songs this year. So let's talk about your opinions about the Greek entry. Michael, what do you think about it?
Okay, well, when the Greek entry, the title of the song was announced quite a long time ago, called Last Dance. And Last Dance is a song by my favourite singer of all time, Donna Summer. So therefore, I was wondering how we could compare this song to it. This Last Dance is much, much better than her entry last year. It possibly of all the songs, it's the most improved. And I really quite like it. It's the most poppy of all the entries. However, I'm kind of alarmed that I've seen her in Moldova, the Moldovan song, which is a kind of dance song. She's been performing her song all over Europe, and she's been doing it with 4 dancers. And the 4 dancers supposedly are in fact the Greek dancers. And so I just thought to myself, Last Dance, Donna Summer, Queen of Dance, never had dancers. She sang, she had backing vocals. And this song has a lot of room for backing vocals this year. If she's going to pre-record these vocals, that means she can't change it on the stage. There's nothing she can change. She should bring 4 backing vocals so that they can up or down wherever it needs to go in that chorus. Because if she doesn't, then she's just going to bring another song with a bunch of dancers and she's going to get lost. She's very young. She probably doesn't realize that. But someone should tell her, bring singers, don't bring dancers.
Well, I must admit, the first time I have seen the video, I'm not into anything supernatural, sci-fi, anything like galaxy. No. So my first impression was I looked at the video and I was just like, oh no. But then I listened to it once, I listened to it twice. I kept listening to it even in the bathroom when I take a shower, and and like singing along to it. I love it. I think Greece is. I love the 80s vibe. I think it's great, but I do agree with Michael. It needs to be done in a different way, the stage presentation, because otherwise it will just disappear. But overall, yeah, Greece, yes, I do like it.
I really agree with Michael, who said that this is an improvement of the previous song of previous year. And it's quite enjoyable, but also exchangeable. If you compare the 2 songs, this is the better one, but it's still a little bit more of the same. But what is really annoying is the other lyrics. It's basically, I find it very laughable because they absolutely make no sense at all. When you hear her singing, "My heart was born a radical, electric and dynamical. I never listened to the remedies, with no forevers, no eternities. Let's dance our last dance, holding on beyond the night." What is she saying? What does it mean? I mean, it sounds like the writers of the song are COVID-19 deniers, because someone who prefers to ignore the pleas of staying home and control yourself to the rules and make sure that no one gets infected, rather has a last dance and die. So what is this song about? I find it very, very weird. So song is enjoyable, but don't listen to the lyrics, because that's absolutely don't.
And Luke, what do you think?
Okay, so let's get this straight. The song is a cliche. It has been done so many times. There's nothing original about it. But I still love the song. I mean, it's a good song. The structure is really good. It builds up really nicely, like it does more and then it goes up. I think she's a good singer. Usually these types of songs do not come to my top 10, but because I find them too predictable. But given that this year is a rather weak year for me, this basically ends up in my top 10. So I think it's very good for Greece. And yeah, it's one of the few songs that I believe that this year has upped their game. I mean, I think it's like one of the only 5 songs that I prefer this year than last year. So yeah, good luck, Greece.
This song is my second place this year. I really, really, really love it. It's I think it's such an upgrade from Supergirl, but I also do agree that the staging is very, very important, because in the Supergirl video we saw a lot of dancing, and Stefania doing a lot of dancing, but this song, Last Dance, doesn't really need that. I think she needs more to stand alone on the stage. So I kind of agree with that. But I also think it's such a mature song. Like compared to Supergirl, it's really mature. And yeah, you can argue that the lyrics don't make a whole lot of sense, but I really, really love it. It's so good, and I love like after the chorus when she does the little oh 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 oh. I really like that a lot. It's really cool. I just really love this song. I'm a huge fan of it, and I hope it'll do well.
Well, it will do a lot better than the Dutch entry this year. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So this is the better Dutch entry. That's I'm certain about that.
Up until 2016, Greece was a country that reached the final every year, but since that, nothing has been guaranteed. They missed the final in both 2016 and in 2018. What will happen this year? Will they qualify?
I mean, I hope they will. I can see them qualifying for sure. I already know that Cyprus will probably be voting for them, which is tradition.
Points?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can already hear it. I think it will qualify to the final. I think it has a good chance because, like Luke said, it's quite a weak year this year, actually. I feel like this is one of only a handful of songs that are better than their 2020 counterpart. So I really hope it will qualify, and I think it will too.
Well, I'm really not sure about this because okay, so it's a good song and it's structured really well and that, but I think this is a type of song that it's highly dependent on this type of staging that it has. As you said, it depends on whether she's going for dancers or other singers or backing vocalists, whether she's going to be stiff or whether she's going to dance a bit, the lighting, the backdrop. I mean, it's not the type of song that it's performed and that's all. It's the type of song that it has to come at a spectacle. And that I said, given that it's really predictable, juries are not going to go for the song. I mean, I don't think that juries will actually vote for the song. So it highly depends on giving spectacle for the audience, for the televoting. So I think it's a borderline qualifier, given that it's a weak year. But if other songs are performed much better than this, I think this is going to not qualify.
I think it will qualify. She will get probably 10 or 12 points from the Netherlands because she's a Dutch little girl. So that will bring her almost guaranteed into the finals together with Cyprus and maybe Malta. So I think it will qualify, and it is, as I said before, it's an enjoyable song. So yeah.
Will it qualify? Yes, it will qualify. I think, but where about it will finish in the grand final? It's difficult to say. All depends on obviously on the votes, and I think Greece will qualify. Pretty much, they will have to depend on the public vote. I don't think the jury will place them very, very high. But yeah, good luck, Greece.
Yeah, I think it's going to definitely qualify. But just want to point out, without being pedantic, Malta and Cyprus aren't in this semi-final, so they're going to qualify without them. But they still will qualify. And I still believe, as I'd said earlier, if she brings like a gospel-y type backing singers that sing all around her and sing a good chorus, she could end up in the top 10 in the actual final. If she brings dancers, she's in 17th and below once they get to the final. So it's up to her.
I myself, I really like this song. And it's actually rare nowadays that I like the Greek entries. So this is unusual for me. And just like some of you have pointed out also, this is significantly better than the Greek entry last year. And I agree also with that it's one of few songs only who has produced a better song this year. I am in love with this 80s vibe. Greece is bringing this one, and I really hope to see it in the final. I also think it will qualify, but it will be tough because, it will depend a lot on the viewers. It's not a jury song, so it depends on televoters, and there is Greece, Poland, and Denmark, all with 80s vibes in the same semi-final. So it might actually be a bit tough for Greece, but I hope they will make it. If we use the Eurovision scale from 0 to 8, 10, and 12 points, I will actually give Greece 10 points. I can see Jacques is shocked. So what about you?
I'm so shocked. Is Denmark in love with Greece? Because Alberte will probably give very high points as well. No, it's an insignificant song resembling the 80s and zeros. 2 points.
I would give it 10, but I would only give it 10 because when compared to other songs, because I have to make like a distinction between 10 and 1, right? So I would give it a 10.
I'm going to go ahead and also give it a 10 because it's not my absolute favorite, but it's my second place. So I think 10 is fitting. Yeah.
I will go for 8 for Greece. Yeah.
I'll give it an 8 as well.
So that was the point for.
I think I will never be allowed into a Greek restaurant anymore.
Jack, I think we're just giving it 8 because I can't remember who said it. The songs this year aren't wonderful by any means, and it's not. By giving it an 8, I'm not saying like it's like an obvious winner like Arcade, and I didn't like Toy that much, but it kind of was obvious it was going to do well. This isn't an obvious song, but it's nice. It's not a horrible song. It's a nice enough listen to. And so maybe in another year I'd have given it 5 or something, but I think it's 8 compared to the songs for this year.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, put me down for 4 then.
Oh,
That's nice.
I like some tzatziki and stuff.
So we got Jacques convinced that Greece was actually a little bit better.
4.
And is there anyone who has something they would like to add regarding the Greek entry?
well, good luck.
Good luck.
Yes, good luck, Greece.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Good luck,
they all need
and don't use a trampoline, please. No trampolines this year.
And with that, I would like to say thank you to our panel and to our viewers. We'll soon return with new panel members and the rest of the 2021 songs. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe and follow Eurovisionary. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.